On the run, but I'm still clutching. I can't throw my gun the day I do. They gon' bust my head and put me in a suit. Brody feel it, mama feel it too, so watch me stick and moving.
What's good, y'all? We in this whole KE Reacts episode 1. You feel me? As you see, my background, you feel me, needs a little work. You feel me? But we gonna get that right. Also, Off the Lick is no longer. Lizzie with the Glizzy gon' take that and run with it. Also, if you new, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I might put the first episode on my MMN network, YouTube, just so y'all can know to tune into KE Reacts YouTube. You feel me? This the only episode that's gonna be on the fucking MMN network. You feel me? But yeah, let's start this bitch off and let's jam out to some music first. You feel me? Let's get this shit right. Also, make sure you follow my Twitch too. King Emery 1230. Let's see. Let's get this shit right. Let's get the jamming. You feel me? Hold on. By the way, you feel me? I'm gonna get the background all customed out and shit. You feel me? It's the first one, so bear with a nigga. You feel me? Nigga learning this shit again, relearning it. You feel me? Hold on. Let's play some mode 3. Get these niggas' mind right, you feel me?
Yeah, girl, I know he's everywhere.
I ain't never actually seen this video anyway.
Yes.
But we not gonna show this on the YouTube shit. We gonna cut this part out.
I know, girl.
Yeah, on YouTube we gonna cut that part out, cause yeah, we ain't trying to get no copyright infringement and shit. Hold on, let me get back. Yeah, man, we in this hole, man. This the first episode of KE Reacts. You feel me? I first want to say this is not the camera that I'm gonna be using. I'm waiting on my camera to get you feel me? Get here, you feel me? But yeah, for right now, since it's the first episode, it's gonna be a kind of quick episode. You feel me? Cause I'm trying to get back in the mood with the shit. You feel me? Also, you might be looking and wondering what happened to the Off the Lick podcast. I let the homegirl Lizzie with the Glizzy keep it and do what she gonna do with the shit. Because, you feel me? As most of y'all know, I moved away from San Diego. You feel me? Also, before I get into that though, September 22nd, you feel me? 2-piece coming out, dropping some music, dropping 2 singles, you feel me? So make sure y'all niggas tune in to this, you feel me? Also, you feel me? This if you wanna follow my KE Reacts Instagram, you feel me? Go ahead and follow that shit, you feel me? And if you want the full actual, live stream, follow my Twitch, King Emery 1230. You feel me? We in this hole. Do this shit like no other, you feel me? But yeah, back to what I was saying, bro. So the Off the Lick shit, that shit over with, you feel me? Or unless Lizzie bring it back, but that's her shit now. Just let her have the whole thing. Do whatever creative, whatever the fuck she wanna do with it, cause obviously, you feel me? I'm not doing it no more. You feel me? Also, you feel me? The whole Off the Lick little, thing, it was kinda getting repetitive and shit. And sometimes when you do shit with other people, you gotta kinda regurgitate what they keep on wanting to talk about and shit. And it was like times like we was repeating the same subject over and over again, you feel me? And I'm like, bro, we just talked about this shit like 3 episodes ago. But you gotta understand, when you got other, people contributing to the pot, you gotta just, coexist with people, nothing against Lizzie with the Glizzy, you feel me? That's the home girl, you feel me? We still cool, whatever, but you feel me? It was kind of getting repetitive a little bit, you feel me? But now with my shit, you feel me? I can do my own shit, talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, you feel me? And we can get right, you feel me? But yeah, so like I said, man, this camera, you feel me? I'm gonna upgrade that soon. I'm gonna get the walls and shit, upgrade. I'm just starting, you feel me? I'm just getting back in a groove of shit. So right now we trying to, you feel me? And I hope y'all didn't think I was gonna be getting dressed up in my own motherfucking crib just to get on live stream. Cause I'm not, nigga. Regular black tee, you feel me? I'm just, you feel me? I'm cooling, bro. You in my shit. You feel me? Sit back and relax and enjoy the motherfucking show. You feel me? But yeah, also, yeah, we're gonna talk about my Cowboys because obviously, you feel me? They the best team in the motherfucking NFL. The best defense in the motherfucking NFL. And y'all niggas need to get off of my nigga Dak. You feel me? We finna smoke the Jets. You feel me? We for sure finna smoke the Jets. But I do want to say, because niggas thinking we just finna do them like we just did the Giants. Just because they got, what's that nigga name? Zach Wilson? Bro, did you see that receiver Wilson that they got, bro? Nah, bro. That nigga made an incredible catch, and that was his first game. You feel me? So as that nigga get comfortable, he's gonna keep doing more and more amazing shit. This his second game, so now he's settling in and shit. He finna really go crazy, I feel like. And yeah, we got a good defense, you feel me? Right now we got a good defense. But if you remember earlier in that game with the Giants, bro, them niggas started off the game running the ball. And them niggas was getting down the field, bro. Like, we was looking terrible when it came to run defense. And the Jets got a way better run backfield than the fucking Giants do. I'm just saying, expect the Jets to come out that bitch running. You feel me? Micah Parsons, yeah, he a good quarterback rusher, but he not a good run stopper. That's why we got that nigga Mozzie Smith in the first motherfucking round. And we still ain't seen that nigga, bro. I ain't see that nigga all preseason. I ain't see that nigga all summer camp. I mean, all fucking the game against the Giants. You feel me? So we cannot be sitting up here thinking like this nigga just finna come out there and just be stopping the run. Because if you remember, we was looking bad at first. We was looking bad. They was marching down the field because they kept running. It wasn't until Daniel Jones started getting sacked and he started trying to throw it. Then we kind of, you feel me? I feel like that game just made us look a little bit better than what we really is. But like I said, man, hey man, it's gonna be up to how we stand up on that run defense, you know. But I still got faith at the end of the day we're gonna win. You feel me? Because we got the best motherfucking defense in the goddamn NFL. And if we lose, it's only because we couldn't stop the run. That's all I gotta say about that shit. Now, let's go ahead and get to the first topic, you feel me? Also, shout out to all my niggas. I texted a few niggas to send me shit to react to, so I got a few things to react to, but you feel me? We gonna see what we get to. Like I said, this gonna be a short stream, so you feel me? Just bear with me, cause I'm still trying to get back in the groove of shit. Hold on. Let's see. What we gonna start with first? Okay, so boom. Let me give y'all a background story. So, this nigga Tyrese, one of them niggas just like, you know, you got that friend that's kind of off a little bit, but he still cool people, so you tolerate some shit, you feel me? You like, yeah, this nigga cool people, but this nigga is like kind of, you feel me? Touched in the head, you feel me? This nigga Tyrese is like that, or whatever, right? So, boom. What's going on, you feel me, is they made it public, is Tyrese helped this nigga Envy get back with his wife or whatever, because I guess they was going through a divorce or some shit, you feel me? The nigga, she got caught cheating, you feel me? And this nigga Tyrese was like, I guess he was coming in to help them, help their marriage or whatever. He was being pretty much playing the middleman and shit. Now, in my opinion, I wouldn't trust no nigga like that. Like, you don't need nobody, like, if they not a trained, certified motherfucking counselor, marriage counselor, you don't get nobody in your business, because apparently after the motherfucker helped mend their marriage, he was still hitting up Envy girl and shit. He was still texting the bitch and shit like that. So Yeah, that's just a backstory or whatever the fuck. So I'm just reacting to it. The homie sent me this interview, so I'm finna look at it. I looked at a little bit of it, but I was waiting to get on the full stream to like react to the shit. So hold on, let me pull this shit up real quick. Hold on. Let me see.
I really hope that you and your wife could extend me some grace to not hold me to anything that I said or text you with while I was literally out of my mind. And hold me to the person that y'all got to know throughout this entire process. So if I suddenly became something else and y'all don't even recognize me, most people didn't recognize me. I'm still on an apology tour for the damage that I've caused. My relationship with Will Smith is still beautiful, but it'll never be the same because the whole Smith family woke up to all the energy that they did. And like, of all people in my life, you know how public I've been about how Will Smith has changed my life. Of all people, that's the last person that should have woke up to all this energy about, you know, that thought like, oh, Will Smith got 5 million. It was I said that Samantha was pregnant when she wasn't. It was all kind of shit that was just happening. And then this is the part that I've never said publicly. Imagine being so out of your mind on psych meds, which I've never taken in my life. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything as a gateway into drugs. I smoke hookah. It's kind of it.
Saucy Santana said he can't stand men that smoke hookah.
Go ahead, you say you smoke hookah and what else?
This nigga wild.
Okay, so I smoke hookah. It's kind of it. My mother was an alcoholic, rest in peace, for 27 years.
My bad. I'm trying to skip through all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to talk. Hold on. Let me see.
Shit.
Can you laugh at it now when you go back?
No.
No, he ain't laughed
I
this whole damn
can't.
time.
You know why I
we've been
can't
playing.
laugh? Because envy still feels away, and I ain't seen this brother since it all happened. And I don't even know what I text this brother or his wife.
Well,
so I'm here still on an apology tour, and this was 2017.
Well, I will say this: as far as I'm concerned, it's over. You know what I mean? We had a conversation. I'm sure my wife will feel the same way. But yeah, you're right. And the reason I say that is and I'm not gonna bring it back, but I'm gonna tell you what my mind frame was. I had somebody that worked for you call me up, and what I felt and what happened to me, you must have did to him as well. And we'll talk behind the scenes what it was. And that just made me say, you know what? Let me take a step away. Just think about how many times I was in Atlanta and you like, yo, E, come by the crib. And I just, nah. Because I just didn't know who you were as a person. Because when I looked at you as big bro, right? And when I was going through my problems, you would call, you would check your E, I'm checking on you.
So pretty much what's going on is this nigga Tyrese been a goddamn crazy nigga. And yeah, he fucked up the relationship or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And Envy like, yeah, nigga, I could have pulled up on you, but I was just falling back from you type shit. But I'm trying to get to the real part where they start arguing and shit. 'Cause that shit was hilarious. Hold on. If I can find this shit.
Said, and I couldn't love somebody that I felt didn't love me. And you said,
that's
and
convenient.
like you said, I came there for God. I came there as an assignment, and I came there as this. But like I said before,
Just a heads up, he finna talk to how this nigga fucked up the relationship when he was trying to be the middleman for their marriage or whatever. They got back together and he still kept texting him.
you were the preacher that was preaching that wasn't living the way he
Man,
was
who
supposed
you
to be.
divorce, Samantha or Envy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
First of all,
Yo, shut up,
be
man.
happy it ain't you. You get jealous as shit. Somebody else confessing to envy.
I listen. However way we got to that place, my apology has already happened. But I want to tell you, my only disappointment is I didn't know you to arrive at how I feel about you. I didn't know you to arrive at how I feel about what you ultimately did to your wife at the time. It was also none of my business. I just did what I did. I stepped in. There was the assignment. And then when somebody goes that far, when you going through some shit, whether you don't like the way it feels or how it looks or whatever, you be like, yo, I know your heart. And I expected, if I had any expectation, which I didn't have any, it would be like, yo, man, this shit is hot right now. Because I had a lot of people hit the parachute button like, man, something's going on, bro. We got to,
Right.
you know, I'm out. Right? Because the champagne is flowing, everything is good. When niggas go through shit, they run. I never ran from you. I ran to you, and I didn't know you. And I didn't get any, I didn't want anything from it other than me understanding that this is what it is. So all I'm saying to you is from this point on.
Also, I want to say I will be live streaming Madden ass whoopings. So if any nigga want to ass whooping in Madden, bro, just hit me. Hit me in the DM. Hit my line if you got it. Because I really been handing out L's, bro. And I really have not been taking L's. So, my nigga, if you want the L, let me know. Back to this bullshit.
Because I never did this with Charlamagne. I never did this with Jeff.
Which is
From
horrible.
this point on, just do the best you can to just, hey, bro, you all right?
Yeah, it's not a problem.
And have the conversation.
I'll do that. See, we can do that now, but just see,
This nigga sound like he like going through it mentally.
I play Rashawn all day. I play DJ Envy all day. I play light skin jokes. I play all types of jokes, but I don't play Gia, Madison, Logan, London, Jackson, Brooklyn, or Peyton. I draw the line where it is, and I don't care what anybody says about Grace. That's my family. Somebody could give me $20 million. When you play with my kid, kiss my ass from the back. That's just how I feel until we have that conversation. Now that we have that conversation, it's a different story.
Bro, pause. What the fuck did this nigga just say? Damn.
And all
But
of
I
us
play
got-
Rashawn all day. I don't play them 7 people that live in that house with me.
And none of us should be taking it personal because you know I always say.
I don't take anything personal,
Yeah.
but my family and my kids.
But he wasn't in his right mind. That's
I
just
was
all.
not.
it
But
was.
now
I
we're
was
having a
not in my
conversation.
right
But when
mind.
we do that, I step away. And the reason I step away is because I don't want it to go past where I go. And you know where I go.
Well, I guess
think
I
Tyrese
might
can
as
take
well.
you, but I feel what you're saying.
I can get away from the Breakfast Club for a second and say, for anybody who I have not ran into, where you got a text message or a phone call or a 12-minute voice note in the middle of the night, or you seen me say some shit or post some shit while I was out of my mind.
He called
That
Jada
was
quoting
not-
Tupac Hail Mary, man.
I said
Get
it's
his man
done.
some grapes,
I said
man.
it's done. I'm done. I'm good. We
was
good.
not my usual self.
good.
Please don't hold me to anything that I said. And if you expect God to forgive you for things that you say and do,
That's right.
extend that same grace to me.
We good. Now,
I'm sorry to everybody, not just you and your
Sing it,
wife.
man. You gotta
I'm
sing it.
sorry. I ain't singing
Sing
shit.
it, man.
Singing shit.
Well, if it means anything, Tyrese, I wasn't
Chocolate
supposed to
nigga
be.
asking the chocolate
I
nigga
wasn't
to say,
supposed to
man,
be
go on,
up here
it's-
today. Tyrese Gibson, I was not supposed to be
Pause.
up here today, but they said you was coming, and I was like, oh, what? Shit,
right.
I'm coming up here. The fuck? So, I extend you grace every time I talk about you. They be sitting up here, well, I'm sorry, Evie. Ooh. He be sitting up here, big plan about a divorce, and I'm like, first of all.
I ain't never played with that man
Yes, you
divorce.
did. When I reported the story. You was like, oh, what now? And I'm like, hold up. First of all, he's
Yeah.
been bamboozled by a woman, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and I feel like
Yeah.
for you, your marriage was in shambles years ago.
It
I don't
was
even know why.
not.
Yes, it was in big shambles, but she didn't leave. And it's all right, okay. You made a lot of changes to that face.
And that's what
She
I'm
ain't leave.
saying.
So
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
I was gonna say, how you had a
You
nerve to
got
be
a
cheating? You
job
look
to
like
do.
that.
You got a
Shit.
job to do to report the shit that's coming across your desk.
At least Envy was looking
But my
good.
thing is, man,
the whole time. Sorry,
my thing
Ty.
is like,
Oh.
do y'all know what it's like to go home to an empty house?
Hell
No,
yeah,
you
me,
don't.
not them, me.
Nobody could survive that, bro. The
Tyrese
fact
don't give
that
a fuck about me.
I'm sitting here and ain't fucking checked into a mental health hospital, like, bro, I know where you was at with it, and I've never went to that level of kind of like the idea that this might be over for me and I'm gonna lose everything because of a.
Man, when niggas up, bro, they do not be this motherfucking careful and conscious about what other people going through. The minute a nigga start going through shit, he start doing this shit.
mistake I made, I never made that mistake. and I'm still out of a marriage.
Look, you didn't
I
see
came
any
home. This
red
motherfucker
flags?
took the clothes and the fucking hangers on
You
her
didn't
shit.
see red flags, Tyrese?
No, I
At
did
all,
not,
nothing.
and nobody else did either. No.
Let me ask you a question. You know, y'all both talk about it so
Damn.
much and on public. There's not anybody in between that can say, you know what, let's discuss, because at the end of the day, y'all do have a child.
Yeah.
And you don't want the child to see mom and dad talking
Well, we
about
was
each other.
expecting Envy and Gia to show up to Atlanta.
Oh, Lord, here y'all go, circling this beige wagon again.
I mean,
Stop saying beige
well,
wagon. I'm not getting beige,
you
man.
projecting. You asking. Well, hey
No,
man.
I'm asking 'cause-
you didn't have nobody in your life, you know, like a you who did what you did.
You got a point.
Yeah, you got a point.
You got a point.
Okay,
But
so
what I'm
again,
asking-
no man, let's move on, cause I don't want to get mad.
Oh,
I
shit.
love the way I love.
You know when a nigga say they don't want to get mad, bro, you just like, nigga, get mad then. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I am, bro. I don't give a fuck.
And the most heartbreaking thing about any friendship or brotherhood is that people will never do for you what you do for them. I don't give a fuck what it is. And I had no expectations.
That's not fair, though. Because we can't sing. If I could sing, I'd pull up on you.
I don't
sing
want
a
you to
song.
sing, nigga.
Sing for him now, Charlamagne. Sing for
I
him now.
don't want you
I
to
can't sing, man. Ain't fair, man.
You know, it's
But-
crazy.
But speaking of music, you had to know when you started talking about your life and your divorce in your music, then she would respond.
Absolutely.
Well, no,
You had to know that.
Okay,
You knew that.
guys. I had a gag order. One thing I don't do is I don't lie. You don't have to like what I say, but I'm not gonna lie, and I don't do interviews to make sure the niggas like me when I leave.
You're not a liar, but you lie.
You have. You said
Yeah,
you
you-
just did say you have.
I've seen you lie. I've caught
Envy.
you. I've seen you.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
Envy.
just-
I've seen
I'm
some
sorry.
lies.
Charlamagne, I could not post and say anything about this divorce for almost 2 years because anything I said and did could have been used against me in the court of law. I put it out there that divorce happened, but I could not go into any of the specifics and details of what actually happened until we did our trial. She been on podcast the whole time.
Yeah.
She been calling Zelly a Jezebel. She been throwing shots at me and throwing shots at my girl that I'm with now the whole fucking time.
Damn, you got a girl?
Miracle Mondays out here. I'm like, okay, so you out here manipulating the divorce, the single woman that's out here. Fuck men, fuck niggas. Niggas always on the fuck shit. You beating that drum.
I never heard any of this.
Zelly never asked to be here. I was a whole married man, fully married, happy, never cheated, never did that.
Yeah.
You know, like there's been some real shit that Charlamagne went through.
Absolutely.
I got an Instagram. I could write. Okay,
My
okay.
bad, y'all.
I
I'm
gave
trying to
her
skip
a
all this
reason to get out,
bullshit.
Right.
but she stayed. And I said, I really wanted you to come in and do it. It was great. So I apologize for
My
what
brother.
another nigga did. That ain't got
See,
nothing
that's
to do
a
with me.
fucked up apology.
Where's that?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, man.
I
Wait a
invited
minute.
you to come out to do the interview
That's
for
right,
me
that's right.
without knowing that a nigga I was gonna ask to do the interview for us.
Reached out to you when you was going through your stuff. I didn't like some things. I didn't like who you were, but I should have
Here you
asked
go.
you. We could have had a conversation.
I think.
I should have. Nah, I apologize.
And also for the record, Envy,
love
we
it.
did reach out.
And
Let's not act like we didn't
No,
reach
no,
out.
no. Leave it alone.
But
Yeah,
we
like
did
we talking
reach
about
out.
weed.
But you,
Charlamagne,
he responded crazy to us.
Has anybody ever turned Charlamagne's chair over?
We did. We
Has
did.
anybody ever flipped his chair over?
Yes, we did.
Would I
No,
be the first
we
nigga
did.
to do
Come
it?
on.
We take
With
it.
150 million, I'm
With his
suing,
legs
goddamn.
going like this. Has anybody done that? Has there been any moment bigger than the Birdman moment of this motherfucker?
Hey, yo,
'Cause,
no.
I mean,
Not
this
yet.
man is apologizing and you gonna jump in and interrupt the apology.
Right.
That's fucked up.
No, because
now,
I don't.
where's your apology?
Because I don't want people
'Cause
to
you've
think.
been out here
I don't want
wilding.
people to think that we
Okay.
have not reached out to our brother because we have.
Yeah.
You just was
There was
responding
text
back crazy.
chats. We had a text chat, but both of
Y'all
us in it, we
are
were talking.
not reaching out on your public platform.
Right, right.
You talking shit about me publicly
Yo.
in your own way,
I said-
and then
no.
privately texting
I
me.
said Tyrese is
Use
going through
this
things.
same mic to rip a nigga down while I'm already down, and then also pray
Okay.
for my brother.
Okay,
I don't know
I
what
got
my
you.
brother's going through right now.
I ain't gonna lie, he crazy, but he got a point about you can't be tearing me down publicly and then apologizing privately. That's true.
now. We know he's probably feeling it and in it. And we don't talk as much as we used to.
Yeah.
But man, we want to just send some love
We
and some
have
prayers
done
out.
that.
Man, no, you haven't.
And that day,
Roll
and
the
that day when I
motherfucking
reported
tape,
that story,
nigga, if
TD
that's
Jakes
what's
was up
happening.
here and y'all asked him to pray
Go
for
ahead.
Tyrese. No, I'm saying it was the day that TD Jakes came in. No, don't try it like that. Yeah, because y'all, yeah. It was that same day.
Let's go. Come
It was
on.
that same day. TD Jakes came up here and y'all ain't asked him to pray for Tyrese.
We got one brother on our mind.
Here's the thing.
We don't want to pray
We love
for him.
Tyrese. We love
can't
Tyrese.
pray for him, TD.
We do love you, Tyrese.
Exactly. Right.
I don't want to pray for the nigga.
Baby.
Irritate the shit out of me with this bullshit.
That moment, you said when you get a moment, what was the moment that said, I want to start doing it again? Was it your daughter?
Tyrese divorce comes
All
across
right,
your
bro.
headline.
I'm finna get off
And
of
the
this if it
captions
don't.
associated
If I can't find it.
to the things that come across your desk. Where is that same heart? I don't feel, and you got to keep in mind,
So Tyrese called to check on me and see what was going on. I was going through it.
All right, I think I found it.
the thing
Finally.
about this album is a divorce deterrent. I don't want when people see me posting about the specifics of things that I've been through, certain manipulation and lies that my ex is putting out there. I'm unpacking real shit. But I was just having a conversation last night with somebody who's going through a situation right now. And although I didn't do a DJ Envy,
He wasn't talking to me this time. It just wasn't me this time.
No,
Put that out there.
you know,
This
God
was
didn't
not
give me no assignment to do nothing like that, you
Right.
know, because that ain't. I'm like, okay, well, is it if it's an assignment, then it ain't something that you finna do 10, 12 times in a row. So I was very clear that what God put on my heart to do with my brother, you know, it happened. But yeah,
I
the
don't know if Envy appreciates that as much as he should.
he don't.
Do you appreciate what Tyrese did for you back then?
Of course.
No,
Okay, just making sure.
I don't feel like you do.
Why
Oh,
don't you
Jeff
feel
don't
that way?
know.
No, I just
Tell him, Envy.
I'm
It's all right.
new to Breakfast Club. I don't know what's going on.
It's
What
all
happened?
right.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
All right.
Was going through a hard time. Cheated on my wife. My wife wanted to get a divorce.
Oh.
Charlamagne talked me into apologizing on the radio and calling her live.
That
Okay,
was not
Martin
Charlamagne.
Lawrence. What the? Why would you ever?
That didn't happen. Yet.
Bad idea.
What?
But it was a good idea. I'm gonna tell you why. Bad idea because I put my business on the radio.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Tyrese happened to be in town and heard some of the things that were going on. So Tyrese called to check on me and see what was going on. I was going through it.
Wow.
And instead of just checking and keeping moving, he stayed on top of it. To the point where he
Right.
became the therapist,
Yeah.
the mediator,
Right.
the person in between.
Right. The reason that you are with your wife today.
Right.
Still.
Part of that reason,
Yeah,
correct. Absolutely. So he was in there being that person in the middle of it. So he was the one where he was explaining and talking, because sometimes during those type of situations, wife didn't want to hear from me. My wife didn't want to hear from me.
Absolutely not.
But, you know, she was hearing from Tyrese from a different side.
And he's saying,
Can I finish my story?
oh,
Jeez.
So, anyway.
Shut your
So
black ass up.
Tyrese called and said, hey, this is what I want you to do. Get a dinner, book a private room at your house. I'm going to be there. You and your wife have a dinner, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to sing Stay, which is my favorite Tyrese song.
classic
oh
record.
my God.
Classic record.
Right? And he had a violinist, and he came,
Oh,
and
my
they sang Stay, and, you know, he sat down there with us for
Top tier clown shit. You gonna let a nigga sing to your bitch in front of you? Jesus, what's wrong with these light skinned niggas, bro? I swear to God, bro.
dinner and spoke to
Yeah.
us and guided us through as far as he could our relationship, and you know, we had to
Yeah.
go through other steps.
And then
Right.
with all of that, Tyrese still got a big Envy to play his record.
And then the thing is, and then y'all treat him like this when
Right.
he comes here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Ty.
no, before I even got here, that's the whole thing. What Charlamagne just said is true. I don't feel, and you got to keep in mind, I look at it as heavenly deposits. When you do things for people, and you're not saying, I'm going to do this because I want this out of it.
Right.
Like, the most uncomfortable part of my day thus far is just listening to Envy tell that story.
Oh, why? Why is that
Because
uncomfortable?
I didn't do it to be
For that, for be
applauded
praised
it.
about it.
I didn't do it because I knew that they was going to write their book together about it or
Yeah.
be doing interviews about it. It was literally an assignment. So crazy that even before I came here to sing at this restaurant, we were already on the phone for at least 2 months. I didn't hear your
Damn, I
interview
never even heard
in
anybody
New
say
York.
that before. We was on the phone for 2 months.
We was on the
Wow.
phone for 2 straight months because I
Yeah.
never heard your interview from New York. That
Mm.
happened for me for LA.
From LA.
Oh.
Yeah, because when you announced it, it went viral. So I was able to hear the apology on the gram. So that's when I reached out to you. And then this is something I've never told you. You remember when I said, hey, man, make arrangements to get the whole house clean, the housekeeper. And then I said, I'm going to set up the room, come meet me here. And we organized all of that. I text you and I was like, yo, man, I'm on my way to New York. I got a bunch of interviews and meetings and label. I got to go run in label, go this and that. That was all a lie. I flew in town just for you and your wife.
Oh, wow.
So
And you don't play.
That's wild. Who's buying a plane ticket to fly in to help? And you barely know the nigga? Come on, bro. The red flags is in the details, bro. Y'all niggas tripping.
Play his record.
no,
It's
I
not
don't-
about his
I don't
records, you
never.
ass.
I don't need my records played.
Yeah.
But I will say this.
But this is the part that I don't appreciate about Envy
Oh.
is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline. When the captions associated to the things that come across your desk. Where's that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me instead of it just being paper pushing and this is what Tyrese is on the gram again.
That's
And
exactly
then
what
it's
he
like,
do.
okay, that's expected. No, it's all right. This is my brother.
Well, Envy can't sing though.
No,
No, he
Envy
can't.
never
Yo,
does
shut
that,
up,
though.
man. Why is everything a
He
joke
does
to you?
that.
I'm not joking.
Why is everything
Yeah.
serious?
He
While
that.
every on-air personality, blog, podcast, whatever, they got a job to do. They gonna say
Yeah.
things for clickbait, ratings, this and that. But when you have certain people on the radio and you've developed some type of relationship with them, and again, you owe me nothing, right? Ultimately, you did the work.
Right.
God just decided to take my hand and use it in any way he can. And there's nobody that could ever give me more props than what God has done for me.
Yeah.
To say, like, good job, son. You did everything I asked you to do. You don't even know what I have in mind for you, but you did it. And there's a very married couple that was very married. Everybody go through things. But why is my marriage funny? Why is my divorce just something to talk about?
Perfect.
Where
Good
is the
question.
outreach?
This is a good
question.
conversation.
No,
Let's put
I'm
it
gonna tell
all
you why
out
this is
there.
a good question.
Go ahead.
Where
Good
is the
question.
call? You
It's-
good, Reese?
It's like
We
Do I
checked
need to
on
come
you.
to Atlanta and come pull up on you at the house? and
Charlamagne did,
put my
but
eyes on you.
let me tell you.
Charlamagne came to do an interview that I requested for him to do. I'd never stepped in, and God never used me to step in when this man's marriage was potentially on the brink.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's kind of like when a preacher tells you something in church, right? And the preacher tells you what you need to do to be better. Then you look at the preacher's life, and you say, "How do you teach me something that you're not doing?"
Nigga saying he a fraud, bro. He saying you a bitch ass nigga. That's
I
crazy.
don't respect the preacher anymore.
Oh,
Damn.
I respect the message and how it came, but you know what I've been through, and you know how I changed as a man and as a person, and you were there for it. You was a brother for it. But then when I look at my brother and saying what he's telling me to do and how he's telling me to live, he's not living that way. I don't respect it.
How do we know that though?
Well, I'm
How
gonna
do we
tell you
know
why.
that?
Because and these are the things that we've seen, and not only in private, because
Let's
things
see.
that we know in private, but it's also things that I see in public.
Okay.
Me and my wife are good, right?
Hold on. I got to respond to that.
Let me,
'cause-
let me give examples first, so you understand where I'm
but-
coming from.
but
Because if
hold
you
on.
don't know where I'm coming from, you're just gonna pull things out
no,
the blue.
I'm not going to pull
Okay, go ahead,
anything
go.
out the blue. I'm going to respond to what you just said.
Mhm.
First of all, to arrive at an opinion of what I'm doing versus what I'm not doing is based on public consumption. I never made a decision, or God never used me to make a decision about your life based on what was being reported on public consumption. What I know about you, what I know about what you did, what I ultimately knew about what your wife was feeling and carrying and what y'all were in the process of, you couldn't read none of that online. I got that information from the outreach. So whatever feelings you have about me and what I should be or shouldn't be doing pertaining to my approach with how I'm unraveling and bleeding out loud in the middle of my thing, that would have actually been the reason to call.
No, and I did have conversations with you, and this is from before your ex-wife when you were talking to the girl out overseas and who you were as a man. I didn't.
He a hoe ass nigga for that. He just kind of like brought that shit to the public, talking about the girl you was talking to overseas. You ain't have to say all that, bro. He a hoe ass nigga, right?
Respect that. And then when we talk on these private chats and has nothing to do with the public, just having to do with who you were and how you speak and how you talk about the people next to you, I didn't respect it. To the point where I blocked you on my chat because I didn't want to see Tyrese as that. That's not the man that was my brother.
Let's shoot bail because I think this is a great conversation because I think it's a lot of miscommunication between all of us, right? And you were going through a lot back then because you admitted that to me. Because when me and you had words.
Are we talking about psych med?
Yeah. That's when you was on the psych.
It's a little bit of everything.
He was on the psych med then because you said you don't even remember a lot of the stuff you were saying.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all. Yeah. So just like when you get drunk, do you hold your boy to what he's saying while he's drunk?
No, I never held that.
Hell yeah.
Do you hold anybody to anything that they're doing when you know that this is their usual self? They were drunk, they were out of their mind, and they end up saying and doing some shit that hurt my feelings, that was offensive, that made me feel a way. But I know that characteristically, that's not who this man is.
Well, yeah,
see the difference is, I honestly don't know what psych meds you were on or who you were during that point. I don't know.
It's called Rexulti. It fucked me up.
I don't know. I never had a conversation with you because I never wanted to see you like that. The person who spoke to me on these texts, spoke to my wife during that time at the text, I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from you
got
until
the
we had a
text
conversation.
Messages of the psych med Tyrese?
He did. That's
Oh,
what it
you
was.
crazy? Charlamagne told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what I said that made you say that or
to this
made
point,
you feel that way.
But to this point, I took a step back because I didn't know what you were going through, and I tried to talk to you, and I seen who you were, and I didn't even like who you were online. And to my point, I tried, and when I seen how you were talking this way, I said, I'm going to take a step back.
And you know, when me and Tyrese had a
How convenient? Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, when the way you were talking, the way that you were.
How convenient to step back.
What you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
I mean,
it's right.
You should have.
But I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner. And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth. And I didn't hold up.
Box your mouth is crazy.
No, we were talking because this is something that I never wanted to say. And since he wants to be, well, why envy? I'm telling him why. You said disrespectful shit to my wife.
What do you say?
It's neither here nor there. To the point where my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation. He said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlamagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds, and this is what it was.
This is longer than a month ago.
Yeah, that's what made me unblock you. So that was the reason why I stopped talking to you and will not reach out to you anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to remember my brother as that. And maybe you were going through problems. So if somebody if I talk to your wife disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me. Okay. And that's how I felt at that time.
Okay. You did that to a lot of people, though, Ty.
But maybe y'all should have had this conversation.
No, listen.
This is great. We're having it when God wants us to have it.
That's it. And I'm going to say this, because this is not the first time I've said this. The things that I said and did, the people that I rubbed the wrong way, the things that I posted, my conduct overall that was literally out of my control. I've literally prayed that people can find it in their heart to not hold me to something that I said and did while I was literally out of my mind. And if we could expect God to give us grace, we should always extend that same grace. So what I'm saying to you is, everybody clearly could see that something was going on. This is not, something's happening. Crying video, what more do you want from me?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Something is happening.
That video was epic, by the way. Fuck. Anyways, I accidentally switched the goddamn video. But yeah, so then after this nigga leaves the goddamn interview, you feel me? This shit come up and I'm like, oh shit, like this nigga talking greasy. Hold on.
Attention campers, this is your head counselor,
Let's
Josh
call my
tonight. With the kids back in
Wait,
school,
hold on, what the
it's time
fuck?
for adult summer to begin at Camp Buddy Games. Today's activities include...
My bad, it's ad people, we doing this live, so give me 2 seconds. Alright, so this is like after the interview or whatever, you feel me? And yeah, this nigga get on that bitch talking crazy. Hold on, let me see. Say he got receipts and everything.
Tyrese helped save our relationship when we were going through probably our lowest point, and I cheated. Tyrese came in and really helped us and guided us through our relationship, correct?
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
And then we got to a point where we stopped talking to Tyrese. And can you explain to the people why we stopped talking to Tyrese?
He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. But for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate. Like, he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry.
Well, what lines did he cross?
You know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments.
Certain things that you don't say to a man's wife.
Were you upset that he wasn't flirting with you in any way, shape, or form?
A little bit. No, you see, you're playing too much. Tyrese did help save my marriage, and I have a respect for him for that.
Me and your wife were communicating August 11th, 2022.
This is one thing DJ Academics pointed out, bro. This nigga texted her over and over again, and she was simply giving him one like response or replies. My thing is, why you got my bitch number? 1, 2, why is you texting my bitch so much? Like, why you demanding so much of my bitch time? You feel me? That's why you don't give niggas your bitch number. The fuck? That shit weird as fuck.
August 11th, 2012. Look, I said something that was 7 hours and 3 she said without fail. Like, I got receipts. I'm sending images of my new Rolls Royce to your wife. Like, I know y'all always got nice cars and this and that.
You know I always got nice cars. So you sending my wife video pictures of your shit to her own shit. It ain't no group chat, it's just to her shit. Come on, bro. This nigga not slick. This nigga probably got the worst game like I done ever seen from a famous nigga. I know it's probably some niggas that got worse game than that, but bro, come on, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
Like, if she blocked me, if I actually disrespected her as you allege, and you felt the way, how are we communicating August 22nd, 2023? It's shit, bro. Like, that's like, look what your wife just texted back and said. Absolutely beautiful. Talking about me purchasing an island.
Look at how many times this nigga done texted her versus her one response. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. We not finna sit up here and act like y'all was texting back and forth. Like, that still don't, cause she probably should've like told you like, hey, like, she shouldn't have gave you a number. My bitch ain't giving no nigga her number, period, nigga. You got me fucked up. But, yeah. she kept it going too long, bruh. Fuck that. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm tired of watching this shit. Moral of the story, nigga, is yeah. These niggas out here weird, man. Don't let nobody get into your relationship if you feel me, you don't have to. And yeah, keep it moving. You feel me? Don't be, one of them niggas that's like asking for people help and shit in your shit, cause niggas be trying to slide on your bitch. Niggas will slide on your bitch. Alright, next topic. Let's go to let's see. This shit is hilarious, bro. So apparently in this one, bro, and I hate that every subject is about relationships on this episode, but this is like literally the funniest shit I could find, right? So check this out, right? The nigga Ish is like a co-star on the Joe Budden podcast, right? Apparently, this nigga, they was doing a segment, and this nigga Joe said, hey, bro, like, I would never, like, keep it cool or never try to fuck with nobody, bitch. Like, after we not cool, no. After, like, they break up or whatever. And this nigga couldn't keep his anger held in. So this nigga just jumped out and put himself on blast talking about, oh, you say you don't do that? Well, you talked about, what'd he say? He said something about he had got divorced or something because he was married for 9 years. And then this nigga had his bitch over his house for like, I don't know, for hookah or some shit, bro. This shit is hilarious, bro. I was cracking up. Hold on.
That's the favorite line. Listen, I don't, listen, any girl, I don't give a fuck who she is. If I used to date her before, she could have been my girlfriend.
Well,
nigga.
You heard how shaky this nigga voice is, bruh? Come on, bruh.
If she want to give you some box, that's her box to give. I can't police that box.
Stop it.
No,
stop it.
Hold on.
You better stop it. You better stop it.
Hold on now.
Cause
you know when a nigga tell you better stop it, bro, you probably better stop, bro. Cause he probably finna, hurt your feelings.
I get that bazooka right out that closet.
You can't though.
Nigga.
You can't though.
You better stop it.
I stand by that.
You better stop it.
Now, I stand by that.
This nigga.
Stop. There's no bazooka to get.
Stop, y'all.
It's not.
Because if that was the case, then why would you ever be questioning me about why your ex is at my house?
Boom.
Damn. Why is his ex at your house, though? Like, that's a real question.
You made the statement that you would never do that.
I wouldn't do it.
But you did.
Bro, you know a nigga in his feelings when he yelling. This nigga just said, I don't give a fuck. And then he turned around and started yelling and screaming. First of all, that's crazy for you to have that nigga bitch over your crib. But, come on, bruh. You can't go out like this, bruh. I can hear the pain in his voice.
No, I didn't.
So let me answer you.
Now you flustered.
No,
now you flustered, looking stupid.
I'm not even
now
close.
you look.
All right, bruh. Now he throwing little side comments. Now you flustered and looking stupid, bruh. It's time to box. It's time to box, bruh. It's time to box.
Stupid. It's a dialogue. It's a dialogue.
Well, stop cutting
so
me off.
your ex
You
is at
asked me a
somebody's
question,
house.
let
It's
me
her
fucking
pussy.
answer it,
It's
and
her
it's a
pussy. Why?
dialogue.
It's a dialogue. Why you cursing and
'Cause you
screaming?
always do
But why
this.
you don't have to scream? I'm your
be
friend.
quiet.
It's funny as fuck when a nigga yelling and screaming. And nigga like, why you cursing and screaming? Bruh. Why he do his friend like that, bruh? For the internet.
I'm gonna be a church mouse.
I did not do that to you because I love you.
No, you asked me a question, and then when I went to answer it,
talk
you cut me
over
off. That's what
This
took
is a
place.
dialogue.
I know, so let me answer your question. Dialogue, man.
The name of this is
You
dialogue.
asked me a question.
Dialogue, man, is hilarious.
Let me answer. We had
Catch your breath.
We had a conversation on what to do. No, don't let them deter you. Don't let them distract you. We had a conversation on what I would and wouldn't do. Joe said I would never do X, Y, and Z. I started laughing. It was on the podcast.
Yep, I remember.
I started
We were
laughing. So Joe like, what's so funny? Ha ha. I'm saying, yo, you would do that. He said, no, I wouldn't. I said, yes, you would. You had my ex in your fucking house filling up with hookah.
That means I was trying to fuck your ex.
But no, you said I wouldn't entertain a nigga ex.
Yeah, that mean you was trying to fuck that nigga ex.
Joe's comment, don't you not moving the goalpost today. We're not going to get into a screaming match.
And you
we
screaming.
all were here.
You
Joe
moving
said,
it and you
I don't
screaming.
even talk to the girl my man's exes. Am I
Yes.
wrong? Am I wrong,
That's
Parks?
a fact, yes.
Am I wrong?
That's a fact.
That is what you said.
I'm saying it now,
And
too.
I'm saying you lying because you have talked to my exes before. I didn't say I gave a fuck. I was pointing out that you did it. That you were in your house with my ex-bitch of 9 years smoking hookah. So you sitting here lying. I didn't say I mind, because again, if she don't mind, who the fuck am I to mind?
First of all, you absolutely do mind. Like, bro, you screaming and everybody else just sitting there trying not to laugh, bro. Chill out. Like, what the fuck?
But hold on, but that mean, you kind of mind a little
No,
bit.
I don't. I'm telling Joe
That's not the
that
mind.
he's
What he's
lying
saying is-
about never doing that.
Yeah. So you didn't care
That was a
initially when you
mind.
found out.
Yeah. She told me. I never approached him. I ain't give a fuck.
But she didn't tell you.
She did tell me
She
that.
didn't tell you.
You're wrong.
Then why was she there?
I don't know. I don't know why she was there.
What the nigga saying is, nigga, she didn't tell you until after the shit happened. Because if she told you before, then she would tell you, oh, I'm going to this nigga shit. It's crazy. Crazy.
She could have left that out.
I never even grilled it. How would I find that out, Joe? Either you had to tell me or she had to tell me. Who else told me?
But hold on.
Yeah.
But she didn't tell you.
He tried to say she didn't tell you initially. That's why
I'm lost.
Nigga is not lost.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
It's ass, y'all. Bear with me.
She didn't tell you initially when she was there.
I didn't say the time. I didn't even speak. I wasn't speaking to the girl.
Why she was there.
I wasn't even talking to the girl.
But your girl of 9 years never told you why she was there. And then you start questioning your man on the podcast.
I didn't question my man.
See, that's where.
Stop.
That's where it's different. He didn't
Now
question.
you're moving the
He didn't
goalpost.
question you about.
I'm not moving the goalpost.
You are.
Tell me how. I'm asking like.
You're moving the goalpost because
It's a
As
dialogue.
As usual.
This is a
Now
dialogue.
you gonna make me be the argumentative one. Go ahead.
So look, you're moving the goalpost because his point is not that you were there talking to his ex or whatever. It was you said I would never do that, and he's proving to you you did do that. That was the point.
Stop right there. Maybe he misunderstood me. What I said here, which is I wouldn't fuck none of y'all exes. I wouldn't try to fuck none of y'all exes. It's the same thing I'm saying now.
That's not what you said back then.
Then what did I say?
You said, yo, I wouldn't even entertain them. I wouldn't talk to them. You said, yo, you felt funny going in the strip club talking to Imani's old girl at the bar.
That's a fact.
Just saying hi.
That's a
Like, yo,
fact.
I wouldn't entertain
That's
them.
a
I wouldn't
fact.
do none of that.
Joe
That's what he
Budden
said.
would not entertain and would feel uncomfortable conducting conversation with any of y'all exes. So if a conversation happened with one of y'all exes, there had to be a way that she finagled that to happen, right? And if she finagled that to happen, she probably was trying to finagle something else, right? Girlfriend of 9 years, but she didn't. She managed to tell you none of anything.
Possibility.
But she managed to tell you none of anything.
That's
so
a
Joe is very consistent in what he's
Nobody's
saying.
making- No, you're not.
Where's Joe moving the goalposts?
Because you said, please, you gonna let me answer you?
He said that she might have tricked.
Stop, Flip.
Okay.
You gonna let me answer you? This is a very simple concept.
And you did care because you brought up mad years later. You don't
No,
speak
I
to her.
didn't
I don't
care.
speak to her. You brought it up. You care.
You are wrong.
That nigga cared.
You are mad wrong. Number one.
The nigga cared,
Of
and
course
he
you're
was
not gonna-
damn near accusing me of something, implying
After
some
you
shit.
told me I fucked your bitch. That's when that came out, nigga. You accused me of
Wait. So is he saying this get back because he fucked his bitch? I never understand why niggas be getting into it over hoes, bro. These hoes is for everybody, bro. Keep it moving.
Wait, I said that this part too.
And I never fucked the bitch. No.
I'm consistent in what I said. I said that this part.
He asked me a question I would love to answer.
I didn't ask you shit.
You just asked me how the bitch got to your house.
See, now he throwing little insults in between, like the little light skinned ass nigga. He could have left that out, bro. He talking about I ain't asked you shit, light skinned ass nigga. Now he throwing shit. You feel me? That nigga throwing a little shade on the side. That's crazy.
You let her come in your house. She can't finagle you to come in the house that you pay the rent.
So you don't know. So you don't know how she got now. So you don't know how she got now. So you don't know how she got now.
No, you can't, because guess
None of this sounds like thank you for not fucking my bitch of 9 years.
Did this nigga say this nigga needs to thank him for not fucking his bitch of 9 years? Nah, bruh. Come on, bruh. We got a box.
I don't give a fuck.
None of this sounds like that.
I'm not thanking you for that.
But you're welcome.
I'm not thanking you for that. I don't care if you
Bro, this nigga said you welcome. And you still sitting down, bruh. Come. Niggas different these days, bro. These old heads too, so I don't even see.
You're yelling at me for it.
Because you won't let me speak. You ask me a question and then you won't let me answer. You cut me off.
Look how you're speaking to your friend. Seriously. Look how he's speaking to his friend.
Let me finish.
Look how he's speaking to me.
But you're gaslighting
Look how he's speaking to me.
But you're gaslighting, Joe. That's right. No girl can walk in your house under no pretenses at all.
That's not true.
Yo, dog, can I finish my fucking sentence?
Yeah, all right.
No girl can walk in your house under any pretenses without you turning the knob and opening the door. That's
another ad, people.
I want to quickly share what for
What
me
the
has
fuck,
been a
bruh?
hugely positive habit, and that's speaking to a therapist using BetterHelp.
Somebody gotta let me know how to get rid of these ads real quick, cause these ads is fucking me up right now. Hold on, my bad, y'all. These ads fucking me up right now.
If you could get her.
Let's see where
It was X or whatever. It was you said I would never do that.
It's very consistent in what he's saying.
That's when that came out, nigga. You accused me of fucking your bitch.
Wait, I said that this part too.
And I never fucked the bitch. No. You let her come in your house. She can't finagle you to come in the house that you pay the rent.
Look at how angry this nigga is, bro. Like, this don't make no sense, bro. You gotta watch a nigga like that, bro. Like, both of them you kind of gotta watch, but a nigga that's they get that mad about and they come out like, you feel me, on like a public platform, you gotta watch a nigga that get that mad, bro, because that anger don't just go away. Like when y'all walk away from the microphone, bro. You really gotta watch a nigga like that, bro. And they supposed to be homies, but he holding that in. Come on, bro.
So you don't know. So you don't know how she got now. So you don't know how she got now. So you don't know how she got now.
No, you can't, because guess
None of this sounds like thank you for not fucking my bitch of 9 years.
I don't give a fuck.
None of this sounds
That's still wild.
like that.
I'm not thanking you for that.
But you're welcome.
I'm not thanking you for that. I don't care if you.
But you're yelling at me for it.
Because you won't let me speak. You ask me a question and then you won't let me answer. You cut me off.
Look how you're speaking to your friend. Seriously. Look how he's speaking to his friend.
Let me finish.
Look how he's speaking to me.
No, but you're gaslighting.
Look how he's speaking to me.
But you're gaslighting, Joe. That's right. No girl can walk in your house under no pretenses at all.
That's not true.
Yo, dog, can I finish my fucking sentence?
Yeah, all right.
No girl can walk in your house under any pretenses without you turning the knob and opening the door. That's one. Number two, you allowed a person to come into your home. I wasn't talking to Joe, and I wasn't talking to the girl. So the girl can't facilitate Joe hooking me back up with her if I don't speak to Joe.
Did she know you ain't speak to Joe?
Yes.
How, if you wasn't talking to her?
Because me and Joe fell out before me and her fell out.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just asking questions.
So again, me and Joe didn't talk for 6 years.
So, this just my interpretation. They fell out, him and the nigga, right? And after they fell out, this nigga had his bitch at his crib. And they didn't talk for 6 years. And now y'all back friends? Crazy world.
And the girl were not speaking. So her objective to go to Joe's crib couldn't have been based around me. It could have been based around her wanting to fuck Joe. I never negated that.
Let me ask you another question. Shoot. Is it possible she might have thought you and Joe were cool?
Possible.
And could have went over there trying to finesse that back?
Possible.
They trying to cover this shit up. She knew goddamn well they wasn't cool. You're not going over one of the homies, one of your niggas' homeboys' crib if you think they cool. to try to get back. Bro, come on, bro. That made no sense, bro. I don't even know why this bald headed that nigga just said that shit. That shit sounds stupid as fuck.
I'm just asking.
Possible,
You
yeah.
know, we got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. in this
I
court.
said possible.
Okay,
I'm not negating that.
Okay.
What I'm saying, of course, I never get an opportunity to finish my sentence.
Because
When I make
nothing
bad
you saying
sense.
matters.
Every time I make sense, I
niggas
make
have
sense.
liked and loved lying, trifling chicks. Like, that's just the bottom line. So I don't even really understand this particular conversation. Whatever.
He got a point, bro. Everybody done got cheated on. Everybody done been with a lying ass bitch, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I got an ex, bro. This bitch is a compulsive liar. Nothing she says you can believe. I swear to God, bro. I didn't know that shit until after I left her, but, bro, this bitch is a compulsive liar. She done said she done been pregnant twice. You feel me? Like, bro, you gotta understand, bro. You can't be, you feel me, moving around getting tender dick over a bitch, bro. Like, you feel me? If she doing right, you can show her love and all that shit. But the minute you start questioning shit, come on, bro. You gotta keep it player.
Whatever she said to get in the house clearly was some bullshit, nigga, because she had another plan. What are you talking about?
Who said? Nobody said anything.
What are you talking? Yes, it's a fact that you
see
have to
how
open the
easily-
door
you
to
see
let
how
somebody
easily
in a
I'm
house.
Open to possibilities. You see how easily I'm open to the possibility? Again, I'm accepting that, but you are not accepting that you said something to the total contrary, which is I wouldn't hold no conversations with y'all niggas bitches.
Now, one day when she feel like telling you the truth, she could tell you
the truth don't
what
matter.
was said to her face.
You're dismissing
Which, no.
When she decide to tell you the truth, I think this nigga fucked this nigga bitch, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Which supports my point of I would look at y'all bitches like they are Martians if they tried that shit with me. Hey, whether I speak to you niggas or not.
You dismissing my sentence.
Oh.
You're dismissing my sentence. your Joe's sentence in the summer was I would never even entertain none of y'all bitches. I wouldn't talk to y'all bitches. I would never da 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 da.
Opening the door like a hoop is not entertaining a bitch. That's what we did at the compound.
Sometimes people can use tactics to get in your crib too, Ish.
Of course. Who said that? Who said that's not true? Who said that's not true? Y'all niggas are saying something that I'm not saying.
You're just
I don't
saying
care if the bitch went over there and attempted to pull Joe's drawers off. Who said that that's not a possibility?
You're just saying that the fact that he had to,
I'm saying that Joe did something that he starkly says he does not do. That's the fucking point.
Ish, that's your point, right? If he
Look at how hot this nigga is, bro. This nigga's not your friend, bro. If a nigga is getting this mad at you, bro, you gotta watch that nigga forever, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
he's saying he don't entertain, what's your definition of entertain? Because it sounds like he has a different
Bro,
definition of entertain.
Joe said he won't hold the conversation with our bitches. Am I wrong, Ice?
He said it.
Am I wrong, Ice? So when you open the fucking door and you light up a hookah, you are having a conversation with a bitch.
Brightest people I know.
Bruh,
Don't start losing context now. I have regular. I'm not. You just need to keep up. I have conversations with all of y'all old bitches still to this day.
That's a red flag, bro. That's funny as fuck.
That's what the fuck we were saying.
That wasn't.
I would not be having a conversation trying to pop your old bitch.
Look at the new
Nor would I dignify if she was trying to pop. You talk about a fucking hookah with your sensitive ass. Shut your fucking
I'm far from.
See, he throwing these little insults. I would have been got up and swung on this nigga. Ain't no way he finna be talking to me like that, bruh. No way.
Sensitive, nigga. I don't give a fuck about these bitches.
You asked me 10 years later, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Like you did with your bitch.
Facts. If you
Yeah, that was hilarious, bruh. I don't have much to take away from that one. I just kind of narrated the whole way with my takeaways, but yeah. That's wild, and that's fucking funny. And he's still saying he don't give a fuck about these bitches. It be the niggas that be really like, oh, I'm so cold on a bitch, you feel me? They be the most vulnerable to bitches, because they be like, over like doing the shit, you feel me? But yeah, anyway, next subject, you feel me? Now this shit was kind of funny. This the last thing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of this bitch. Everything was about relationships this episode, so yeah.
My shit, and we got a lot of motherfuckers that's rocking with us, bro, around the fucking globe. So, you know, this. All right, I'll be a fake ass nigga right now. All right, so look, what's going on with the ex right now? Like, what's happening with that, bro? Like, how do you feel, bro?
With the what?
With the ex,
not
bro?
Twitter, nigga. Not Twitter.
No, with with all this shit going on. See, look, even like with all the allegations and shit like that, bro. Like,
oh, you mean ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
okay.
when
you
I
thought
say
you meant Twitter.
Twitter,
yeah.
no, not ex,
definitely
not
not Twitter.
No. But like, even with that shit, bro, like, I be seeing how people do. Like, people be waiting for act to take a motherfucking L in any type of way, shape, or form, whether it's a rumor, whatever it is, bro. And you know, I look at you as a friend, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, bro, if me having a bias for the people I care about, my nigga, I don't cover that shit.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like right now with her saying these crazy type of things?
So moral of the story, this nigga Academics, he's a streamer or whatever, and fucking pretty much he get into it with his girl, and his girl go on like social media and shit, start making lies and all this other shit, you feel me? Like start like just kind of putting them on blast and pretty much like not giving a fuck, knowing that, you know, he's a public figure. She's trying to like destroy his character in public, you feel me? So pretty much burn down everything the nigga done worked for type shit.
Bro, this ain't the first time. Like, how do you deal with that shit as you being Big Act, bro? Because I feel like the women right now, that's that one thing where it's like you don't go crazy on.
No. I'm gonna be honest. It's the first time I've ever dealt with a woman who, you know, she's weaponizing the internet at times against me because. And by the way, you know, I'm sure if you talk to her, she has her reasons, and I know her reasons a lot of times. You know what I mean? I could definitely explain it. So the last time she said some stuff, she was watching me stream. She was watching my live stream. I had a woman there. She could tell. The woman never appeared on camera. But because she saw me looking to certain off-camera shit, looking like I was having conversation, I think maybe I took a shot or whatever, you know, she was upset, you know? Again, I don't know where the blame starts or whatever, even though she brings shit to the internet real quick when she's upset.
I've seen
really quick, and also gets into shit. A woman getting online to say, yo, he's whatever with another woman don't sound too good. So this is what I've heard. And by the way, I've heard this from my previous girlfriend. I used to date a woman, a Hispanic woman back in the day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you are popular and the person you're dating isn't popular, sometimes they feel like nothing they could do. Let me tell you, a woman wants to affect you.
100%.
So how could they affect you? They're complaining to you and you're like, all right, cool, whatever. You're like brushing them to the side.
So right now, this nigga kind of trying to make excuses for the bitch, saying like, oh, I mean, like he pretty much explaining what she doing, like in a like weird way or whatever. Bro, just get to the fucking point, nigga. Why you with this bitch?
So
Welcome to AutoZone.
God damn,
What are you working
bro.
on
All
today?
these goddamn ads,
I ordered
bro.
online this morning.
Y'all, let me know how to get rid of ads, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
You know, well, you have your girl, like, and by the way, there's a lot of people who are popular or who, whatever. Every time I'm with a woman, and maybe I am picking the wrong woman, they always go to the online route to try to say something when things aren't favorable for them.
So let me ask you this, Act. This is what, the second or third time this has happened? Is the pussy that good? I'm just saying, it gotta be something, bro. Cause when when I see the arc of Blueface and Krishan, the first thing that comes to mind is probably got the best vagina in the world and shit.
That's what you think about? What about Krishan?
Yeah, that's the only reason why somebody's going to continue to go back and forth and let them, like, you a person, bro, like, I see you go crazy on the niggas, bro. You go crazy. You shut shit down.
No,
and
you're
when
right.
it come down to these women, you be like, I ain't talking about that shit. So I'm asking you, is the box that crazy, bro, for you to be like, you know what? She
No.
can sit there and say, I like Transformers, robots in this guy.
Robot,
Go back. You know what I'm
Optimus
saying?
Prime. No.
No. I'm answering this truthfully. This is gonna be a hard answer for people to understand.
Okay.
When somebody say this, they finna say some goofy ass shit. I promise you.
The more history you have with a woman, and the more at times you know maybe you've done wrong, you forgive her wrongs. Because sometimes you realize, well, I've done wrong. If you do wrong, even if it's not in a favorable way, I gotta forgive. Right? So I'm
good. All right.
No. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. It's not it. It's nothing about sex. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, I've cheated on you like 20 times.
Allegedly.
And this is your get back. You think this is your get back? All right, I'm gonna just say some crazy shit about you. I'm gonna embarrass you online. Like, didn't we just seen that with Young Blue? Bro, that's his wife. Bro, Young Blue been single this entire time in the industry, my nigga. You know how many girls this chick has heard about? It took this one girl to make it public. Now his wife is like, man, I'm tired of being embarrassed. I gotta embarrass you. So when you ask that, it's not about pussy. As a man, you start rationalizing. At least I do. And I might be wrong, but I like to be very honest. So even when, it's fucked up, and I'm like, damn, what type of, that's kind of weird. Like, these are not.
I know y'all like what the fuck, but I'm just letting it rock out, letting y'all, you feel me? Listen to the shit, whatever.
The type of behavior I like. I'm really against it. But then the conversation became, well, you stepped out here. You hurt her feelings there. You did this. You made her feel insecure, and you've been cheating here. All right, I ain't cheat back, but cool. I got my little embarrassment back on you. We could try again. That's really what it is, right? Okay, you have stepped out. You know, most men, you know, if your woman was stepping out, it's over.
Facts.
So if she was like reciprocating what I'm doing, it's over.
Facts.
So she's like, all right, so how could I make this nigga feel some shit? All right, cool. I'ma just, okay.
I know this nigga finna make an excuse. I feel like if a bitch don't mind embarrassing you in public, the bitch will do anything. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Can't nobody change my thought process about that. That's just my opinion.
I know he's a public figure. I'm gonna make him have to deal with and granted, I've told this person, I said, listen, everything that you're enjoying even by being around me comes from all of this. And I don't know. Like sometimes, what do you think? You think I'm too tolerant?
Of women? I'm gonna keep it
No. Because honestly, when you're
L to the end.
it's hard to see the trees from the forest. No, it's hard to see the forest from the trees. So when I'm in it, right, I'm thinking about why shit happened, right? So I'm excusing it. Everybody else is like, nigga, you fucking with a chick who did this? You let me know. Because, again, I'm in it.
I feel like, bro.
Pass me that motherfucking, I gotta take a shot.
I feel like everybody is gonna try to find a way to find everyone's weaknesses, bro. And I feel like you're so vocal on niggas' album sales. You're so vocal on people's scandals, bro, for a living. You know what I'm saying? You bring up a lot of shit. And I feel like now when it comes down to the women, people see that's the one thing that's a chink in Axe armor. and they're going to try to continue to attack that because
That's how they got time to
I mean, keep it G. It's like, bro, it's like Drake, right? It's like, all right, Drake has been on top for 10 years and shit like that.
We gotta find some shit to cook this nigga on.
It got to be something and one tiny thing, whatever that little crack can be. That's the one thing that people are going to attack. And I feel like now, every single time, not just this one woman or any individual with a woman.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the reason why I'm into it with them other niggas that I won't even call their name.
Okay.
Because of something that the person who I was dealing with said in a moment of being upset, that now, okay, it's said, I gotta feel the responses of it publicly because I'm a public figure. True. And then now I'm over here like I know like we got a lot of mutual respect among each other.
Straight up.
So even if you did, I know it's gonna be on the up and down. But then I'm like, yo, all right, I gotta check a few niggas because niggas is like tweaking out. And then I'm into a whole different situation, my nigga.
But see, that's where I feel like everything else is off the table, and that's where your real nigga compass kick in.
Okay.
Because yesterday, I ain't gonna say the conversation that me and you had.
Yeah.
But you was like, it was certain individuals where, you know, it was women trying to, you know, expose them, and you was just like, you know what? I know women be lying because women be lying on me. So even though it may give me a one up in the situation, I'm not even going to indulge in that because you personally know how it feels for people to run with their narratives. And bro, you a black man, bro, and nigga, you didn't work hard. We all work hard. One tiny allegation can crush us, my nigga, if the people run with that shit the right way. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's where all of us connect, and I feel like that's the one thing that people see in your armor. They're like, you know what? That's how we can hit at. And they gon' every time they gonna dive at that shit. But I feel like me personally, you as the person that you are, I don't think that you should even just rock with shit like that, bro.
I ain't gonna
because
lie.
if a woman did that to me one time,
So what do you think he should
the
do?
bitch gotta
No,
go.
hold on.
Nigga, you can't be big
Yeah.
act. You gotta stay big act, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Anybody
honest.
that's a
You
liability.
can't
gotta
find
deal.
100 bitches like
No.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna
You
be
can't find
honest
100
though.
women like
Hold
that.
on, I'm gonna be honest with you though. And listen, I'll take blame or whatever. Like, trust me. I'm down to take blame for everything. Like again, like I'm always truthful. This is why, you know, I would never live stream if I wasn't down to be all the way honest. I would never lie. Every time that happened, I was convinced, and maybe there was definitely love that was also a part of it. I was convinced that was a lifetime. Like, I bet, okay, that shit happened. Now I didn't fuck up. I was being like, I get it, cool. It ain't happening. Like,
That's good though. A lot of niggas.
You don't share dirt. Like, I understand.
And like also, you know, dealing with, no, I don't even. Like,
Well,
no, because I've had these conversations. I'm like, yo, listen, you know, you with the nigga who's like one of the most hated person, but like also I mean that I love. I'm not saying that to be your weapon. You feel defenseless, whatever. Like, put it like this. If I just say leave, right?
On the run, but I'm still clutching. I can't throw my gun, a day I do. They gon' bust my head and put me in a suit. Brody feel it, mama feel it too, so watch me stick and moving.